Neymar Jr., man. What a story, man. What a career he's had.
I was thinking about that the other day, just like for fun.
The journey that he has gone through at club level, but also international level. I remember when I was watching the 2014 World Cup, the idea of like a 24-year-old Neymar at the time having the pressure of a country who was hosting the tournament on his shoulders fascinated me.
Dude, he
man.
was asked to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
An entire nation from the moment that he was 17 at Santos, they're like, you hear the echoes of the next Pelé. Yeah. Obviously, the historic club Santos, also where Pelé played when he was coming through the Brazilian league, and you hear this guy Neymar wins the Copa Libertadores in 2011, and there's so much build up to 2014 because there was talks of should Neymar go to Europe beforehand. Would it be a mistake? Because what if he just doesn't play? Because he would go to Barcelona and you have Messi and Luis Suarez and there's just too much talent. Pedro, right? Would Neymar be an immediate fit? Why not stay at Santos so he can get game time and be match fit and match ready to play for Brazil? That in and of itself, an insane storyline, man. And to see it culminate to what ultimately ended up happening at the 2014 World Cup was incredible. Mind-boggling, dude. Yeah. The amount of pressure is just ridiculous.
Yeah, but the type of player that Neymar has become with his move from Barcelona to PSG, that being the most expensive player I think of all time right now, but also culturally what he's been known for, like his antics, the way that he flops on the field, right, but also his incredible ability to get by a player, the dribbling that he has at his disposal is incredible. One of the best dribblers I've ever seen. Just the type of player and enigma that he is. 2018 happens and it's another disappointment. It really is, but it isn't his fault because really that responsibility was given to him unfairly of asking him to do things that was too much for him to do.
Oh yeah.
Something that the whole team should have done, not just him. 2022 is his chance to do something special.
Yeah.
And I get chills thinking about it, man, because he knows it.
Oh, he knows it.
Neymar knows it.
Yeah.
It's truly the first season that I've seen Neymar approach with a purely results-driven focus. Mm-hmm. He is out here just looking to win as many games as possible at the club and international level.
Yeah.
He's looking to play his absolute best solo and team football.
Yeah, produce on all fronts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Putting up assists, putting up goals. He's almost at double digits within League One already.
Yeah.
And he's playing with a mentality I've never seen him before, man. He's hungry. Mm-hmm. He is hungry. He is eager. And he's building himself up a season arc that I am excited to see progress at the World Cup with what could be a World Cup victory. Because the idea of Neymar lifting that World Cup trophy after everything he has been through within the media, within the teams he's been on, and the teammates that he's had, to see that culminate finally in a World Cup trophy for this specific player, man, would be awesome to see. Yeah. Would be awesome to see. As a fan of the sport, as a fan of the Brazilian country, and as a fan of his legacy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Winning the World Cup this year would be absolutely vindicating for a player like Neymar. So many critics, man. So many critics, but an equal amount of supporters. People who genuinely just love watching Neymar play the beautiful game, man. And I'm one of those people. I think a lot of people are. But yeah, it'd be so vindicating for him to do it because he's come from nothing in Brazil, made his name with Santos, went to Barcelona, was part of that huge front three. And that's kind of what I was getting at is that in 2014, there was that weird transition from South America to Europe for him specifically. But then he was also asked to lead a nation in his home country. But then in 2018, things still weren't sure for Neymar club-wise, right? He had just left Barcelona. He was at PSG. But, he got a lot of criticism for that move, especially early on, bro. Especially early on. And obviously, that was just probably in his head for a while. And the PSG squad itself weren't really sure what to think about Neymar too. He wasn't the captain. He wasn't their go-to guy. He was just kind of like a superstar that came to Paris. Yeah. But now, in 2022, as you just perfectly laid out, Neymar is going off at PSG. But it's because he is PSG now. He is now at a club that he's completely involved in offensively, but also like low-key spiritually too. When people think about PSG now, Neymar's tied to that club now because Neymar has become that. And so when you take that such positive energy at club level and you translate that to the amount of talent that you have at this Brazilian international team, this could lead to something great.
Yeah.
It really could. If there's a time to do it, as you said, he knows. I think this is that time, dude.
Yeah.
It's set up perfectly.
Yeah, it's set up to be, if he has that godlike moment of being able to lift the World Cup, it'll be an iconic image that goes down in the history of the game.
Yeah.
It'll be looked at in the same way that Cafu lifting the World Cup trophy in 2002, as Cannavaro in 2006, Casillas in 2010. The list goes on.
Yeah.
It'll be Neymar 2022, the immediate candidate for a Ballon d'Or.
Yes. Bro, the immediate candidate.
If he wins it, I just pray that he continues to stay fit, because he is the ultimate piece that Brazil needs. They need him to be able to win the World Cup.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Regardless of the talent they have at hand, it's Neymar who's going to be able to push them even further into that elite status.
Yeah.
And so I hope that we can see it, man. I hope.